The Pulse Network. It's social TV.
It's a Monday. Welcome back into your work week. It is August 15th, and we're going to check out the morning rage, what everyone is raging about online this morning. The straw poll in Iowa. This happened to kick off your weekend, and the winner goes to Michele Bachmann. Michele Bachmann had a pretty decisive lead. The runner-up, Rand Paul, did come in a close second, but the third, Tim Pawlenty, scored very far below the top two. Well, over on The Atlantic, they let us know that it is a test of Republican presidential contenders' organizational strength and has a strong record of accurately predicting the winner of the Iowa caucuses. Since 1979, that man's always been an Ames #1 or 2 finisher, if not the GOP nomination or the presidency. But one person who was out of the race for Michele Bachmann, Tim Pawlenty. That's right. We have seen the end of Tim Pawlenty. He says it was the third place finish in Iowa that was incredibly disappointing. He wasn't anywhere close to the #1 and #2. Now, Pawlenty and Bachmann have been well known for sparring throughout this debate. Both hail from Minnesota, so this is good news for Bachmann. Yes, Rick Perry is getting so much buzz this weekend. He announced his official run for President of the United States. He wants to be that GOP contender. He made his first campaign outing going all the way to New Hampshire, and as Politico points out, it seems like he does nothing ordinary. This is totally backwards from what most candidates do, but Rick Perry is putting his own stamp on things. Now, he has been called the great campaigner, and that's exactly what he did over in Manchester. Forget about death and taxes. Today, there are only two sure things in life. Every few years, Rick Perry will run for office, and every few years, Rick Perry will grind his opponents into the dust. They are saying that Rick Perry and his storm of campaigning is going to take on anyone that stands in his path. He has won 10 contested races in a row as governor of Texas. He has very strong connections, and he has that Texas campaign mode. Take a look at President Obama's numbers. These are the most recent numbers, and unfortunately for President Obama, they are the lowest approval rating that he has ever received. Just 39% of Americans say that they approve of the way Obama is handling his job as president. This goes past a previous low of 40%. Now, over on NPR, they do a great job of comparing multiple articles that have since come out about this controversy, and they say that it comes down to allegations against the Pakistani government, supposedly showing the downed Black Hawk plane that was used by those Navy SEALs to China, apparently letting Chinese officials into the remaining tail of that helicopter, taking photographs, even taking a sample of the helicopter's skin, which deflects radar. Now, if this is true, it would have huge implications for the way the United States and the Pakistani government interact going forward. So it is important to note that while many leading officials believe that Pakistan government did allow Chinese military engineers to photograph and take samples of this, nothing has come out 100% conclusive. Both the office of Obama as well as the CIA, as well as the government of Pakistan, has remained quiet on the subject. No one has come out confirming that these allegations are truth. Enter a man by the name of Keegan Bradley. That's right, Keegan brought the fire to the PGA Championship this year, becoming just the third player in the last 100 years to win a major championship in his first try. If you were anywhere online or near a computer, you probably saw that Twitter was ablaze. All of the websites and blogs were talking about this potential move of Texas A&M to join the SEC. As to quote, "The SEC presidents and chancellors met today and reaffirmed our satisfaction with the present 12 institutional alignment. We recognize, however, that future conditions may make it advantageous to expand the number of institutions in the league. We discussed criteria and process associated with expansion. No action was taken with respect to any institution, including Texas A&M.
The Pulse Network. It's social TV.